Speaker Feliciano Belmonte faces a formidable challenge in his bid for amendments to the 1987 Constitution. The foreign chambers of commerce of the Philippines back Belmonte. The local business sector is divided on the issue. The toughest hurdle is to win the president's support. Freddie Abando tells us more.
The foreign chambers in the Philippines has been a major force in pushing amendments to the economic provisions in the 1987 Constitution. A boost to Speaker Feliciano Belmonte's crusade launched in the 15th Congress but failed given the President's objections. So far, the palace has been cool to the move, but the chief of the Board of Investments respect the initiative of Belmonte.
I think the Speaker, as head of an independent branch of government, has all the right and powers to initiate any kind of legislative measure that he thinks should be initiated.
We admire his progressiveness in introducing this reform. I believe it came up 2 years ago when both he and then Senate President Unreilly stated in the press their intention to bring it forward in the last Congress.
The President is very straightforward. That personality that I'm looking at least somebody there now is, you mean business. You make your the confidence to invest here.
A major roadblock is the lack of consensus among business groups in the Philippines. The Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, a major umbrella of all business groups in the country to include top Filipino corporations, small and medium-scale industries, have mixed views on whether or not changes in the Constitution is a must. CI President Ambassador Alfredo Yao stressed the President's leadership generated confidence which enhanced the country's competitiveness, and it's measured by the high GDP growth for the past 2 years. Somehow, Yao needs convincing to support constitutional reform.
Well, bringing in foreign investors and reducing the unemployment rate, which is rising in the country, and dissatisfaction with slow growth, at least for the majority of the population, was indicated in the Pulse Asia poll last week, is something that depends on many, many factors. It has to do in the areas that are restricted from foreign investment in the Constitution, obviously with the fact that investors can't have a majority of businesses that they would invest in.
The investor that's coming in, they're talking about the land. Let's say, for example, the land. I don't want to touch other, it's the land. Indonesia, you don't own land. China, you don't own land. And yet they survive. They invest there. Why? Because anyway, 99 or 50 years long term is the same. Diba? Ako, personally, yun ang feeling ko.
Key reforms advocated by foreign business groups are provisions which restrict ownership, stakes in public utilities, media and advertising, and even education. Reforms which could spark the flow of foreign direct investments to the country. In 2013, it hit $3.3 billion, short of the figures registered by Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Vietnam. For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.